You guys have been asking so many questions that I figured this would be the easiest way to answer them all. What is up, you guys? Happy Wednesday. Well, at least I hope this is gonna go out on hump day, but I have my coffee in hand. It's early afternoon and I wanted to sit and kind of have a little bit of a chat with you guys. You had a couple of questions that you keep putting in my direction, so I wanted to be able to just answer them. I figured a video would be the best way to do that. We haven't done a coffee chat in a really long time. I'm actually almost done with, this is my second cup and I'm almost done with it already. So if I'm a little chatty, I apologize. That, you guys, is me. Someone just said to me recently that I should watch other YouTubers out there and learn how not to be boring. That she watches every single one of my videos, but she has to fast forward through all the boring parts in every single video. Well, one, at least I'm consistent, so I have that going for me, right? And two, this is just who I am. I am a extremely chatty individual, and that is clearly not for everybody, or I would have hundreds of thousands of subscribers, but I don't, because not everybody feels that way. So if a super chatty Italian person is not for you, then I apologize, but I haven't done a Let's Chat in a very long time, and so I thought I would sit and kind of chat with you guys. So as you can see in the title, it says that, you know, we're going to talk about some controversial topics, and we're going to also talk healthy hair. And some of those things are going to kind of go hand in hand, basically, because I know I've spoke about this just a little bit, maybe here or there in a video. I know I've shared a couple of things on Instagram, but I've kind of changed my entire lifestyle when it comes to like products that I'm using right now, as far as like personal care items, things for my face. More so, my hugest change is what I've done for my hair. And you guys are my biggest fans and critics when it comes to anything, but you guys see me just as much as my family sees me. If I'm sharing a video every single day, then you guys are seeing me, you know, a good portion of the time in live time. Within a couple of days of me filming that, you guys are seeing it, or sometimes you're seeing it the day of filming, you're seeing it that day. So I get to be my own billboard, right? And you guys keep saying to me, what have you done to your hair? Your hair looks gorgeous today. I love your hair. Your hair looks great. When you got your hair cut, it was perfect. Like, yes, I did just get a haircut when I was in New York. I absolutely love my hairdresser. She is phenomenal, and she's really good at judging what hairstyles are good for each specific person and how it works with their face framing and all of that. She's a cosmetology teacher, so that's her job, is to teach people how to do exactly that. And Candace is extremely good at it. So she gave me a really, really good cut. And one of the things that I love about Candace is that she does not have a problem with teaching. Obviously, like I just said, she's a cosmetology teacher, but she doesn't just teach cosmetology. She also educates any way that she possibly can. She's a dance teacher, and on her Instagram, she's constantly sharing things in her stories that she thinks would be helpful for someone else to see. Like, she's been styling her hair a specific way for the summer. Everybody's been asking, hey, how do you get your hair to be bouncy or to be that way? And she was showing in her stories how when she uses a curling iron, that she starts all the way at the end and she rolls this way, like out, and then she puts the heat on it and she waits and she pulls and she pulls and she pulls every couple of seconds for 7 to 10 seconds, and then that piece is straight with a little bit of this like bounce and flip to it at the bottom. Or, well, that's with me using like my hair drying brush, but she was using a curling iron, so it gave her like nice tight curls. But I've never been able to style my hair at all. Part of some of the biggest like crap that I've gotten over the course of, you know, my time in having a channel was people used to constantly talk about, you know, my hair, like I don't brush my hair, I don't this or that, or my hair never, it looks together, or I don't ever look put together. Well, this has always just been the real me. I've always kind of shown up with you guys not made up for the most part, so you're getting me all natural. But it's not that I didn't know how to do my hair or couldn't do my hair, or that I didn't do my hair. My hair never cooperated with me in all of my life. Like I had pin straight hair growing up, like pin straight, nothing, up until I would say puberty. When I was super young, my mom would use like the crimping iron, and she would crimp, and then she would also put like patterns. She had the crimp plate that had a heart and a star and a moon, and she would literally like crimp patterns into my hair. Or she would use those pink foam curlers, and she would put my hair in curlers, and I would have to sleep with those obnoxious pink things on my head all night, and then I'd have to wait while she tugged them out in the morning to give me like this spruced out look that wasn't going to last very long. Once I started hitting my teenage years, I was kind of looking for like that bounce and curl, so I got my hair permed. My aunt is a hairstylist, and she permed my hair. Well, I think the time, like the age and time in which she permed my hair the very last time, I was going through puberty, and it literally never went away. Like there's like different kinds of perms. There's like the loose one and then the tight one. I don't know, nobody really perms anymore, but whatever one that I did like the really tight spirals, and it just never ever went away. And now when I get out of the shower, I've shared it on my Instagram and stuff too, that my hair is like full banana curls. Never like that growing up. That was always just something I had to use like product or, you know, actual particular things to make that happen. And then all of a sudden, poof, I went through puberty, and it just stayed with the chemicals that I used in my hair. Or maybe it was just puberty all in itself, but the very last time I permed my hair, it never fell out, and my hair has stayed wavy or curly ever since. And it is just a non-cooperating head of hair. No matter what I do to it, like I've mentioned that since I've lived here, especially when I get out of the shower, my hair already felt greasy. Like I was putting dry shampoo in my hair, stepping out of the shower, which is bizarre when you're shampooing and conditioning. Like that shouldn't happen. And I'm not one to use like the cheaper end products. I was still using shampoo and conditioner, even if I got them couponing for free. I was still using shampoo and conditioner that were sulfate and paraben free and things like that. I mean, it wasn't salon grade, but it was certainly not like a Suave or like a VO5 that you could get at the Dollar Tree for, you know, $1 or whatever. So I was frustrated, and I've always been with my hair, and I find that blow drying never worked because I never had control of my hair. I did buy that blow drying brush from Costco a month back, and it was the best thing that I ever did, because I'm no longer putting a flat iron to my hair, which is helping, because the flat iron would kill me, because I would flat iron both sides, but then I would always get this piece in the back that like never looked done, and that's where my hair always looked like I didn't brush it, because no matter how hard I tried, I just couldn't like flat iron it down, if you know what I mean. Like it just always looked non put together. I always looked like a hot mess. And that was even after just stepping out of the shower and trying to do my hair. So my hair has always been a touchy subject. It's always been something. And then now after Maya, I started with the losing of the hair. They actually say that that's very common nowadays for you to have that like post-pregnancy hair loss, and it definitely affected me, especially since Maya was a girl. I think her hormones and stuff, they really just, that's why I am on blood pressure medication. Never had issues. My blood pressure spiked at during labor and never went away. So never even had, I had high blood pressure with both Jake and Mason. Did not have high blood pressure during my pregnancy with Maya, but then spiked during labor. Well, not labor, I had a C-section, but spiked during surgery and never went away. And now I need to be maintenance by medication. So it's just bizarre. like how your body works, especially when you're pregnant, and it really affected me. Like I've shared with you guys that I use hair fibers in my hair to darken my scalp. Otherwise, it's extremely noticeable how much hair loss I've had, especially in the last 5 years or so. So my hair is very, very, very sensitive, like I said, topic for me all the time. So all the comments that you guys have been giving me has really just pushed me to sit down and film this video, because I'm about to do something that I've never done before. I've never used my platform to sell anything. I do sponsored videos, you know, often, a couple of times a month. But if I say to you guys, thank you for so-and-so, Hoover, for sponsoring today's video, then that person has paid me a flat rate fee to make that video for them. I try not to work with a company that I don't think will benefit you guys. A company that I think has a crappy product, I will never push that to you guys. But I don't make a dollar off of whether or not you purchase that item or not. It's a flat rate fee to share their product. Now, then there's also the commission-based side of things, where some people will offer just to send you an item and then you get commission for selling that item. I don't take those on very often, just because times are tough and not everybody can purchase what you're putting out there, and so then you don't benefit from that if nobody purchases anything. So I don't often take those on. I think the very few things that I've done were things like the Smart Baking Company, and maybe there's one other, when I used to work with Carrielle for selling the meal planners, I would get commission if somebody purchased one. But she closed her program down, I think right around the time of the pandemic, and I think she started back up again, but I never hopped back on because I've been using other things besides her meal planner, so I haven't jumped back on selling that. But other than that, I don't get commission for anything else. And then the third option would be to share a personal link, which is something that I do for Every Plate. I do it for Grove. I do it for Stitch Fix. I'm not an affiliate with them. I just use my own personal link and I share it with you guys, and then we both get credit if we use the link. That's it. I have never used this platform to sell anything. I mean, there's a million things you could sell. I mean, even down to Girl Scout cookies, like having Maya join Girl Scouts and using, you know, this platform for that, which plenty of people do, and I don't find that there's anything wrong with that either. But at the end of the day, I've never sold anything. I've never sold Avon or Mary Kay. I've never sold, like, you know, now I love these Color Street nails. I've never jumped on the bandwagon for that. All the times in my life where I've stumbled upon things where I would have an opportunity. I love candles. I could have jumped on Scentsy, like Pampered Chef. I can't even tell you the amount of Pampered Chef parties that I've been to over the years that I could have simply just done a party of my own and made silly money and earned product and all of that, because the kitchen is my happy place. So I mean, not for nothing, I could have done that forever, all of my life. I've never felt that a product does anything for me that I really wanted to shout to the rooftops and say, like, hey, this is something that you should give a try. But I have been absolutely loving Monet. And I know that a lot of people are discouraged by companies like Monet and Color Street because they are an MLM. So an MLM is a multi-level marketing. I think that's the way that the MLM goes, multi-level marketing, which back in the day was pretty much just called a pyramid scheme. That was the old words for it. But life has changed a little bit. Things are not exactly the same way that they used to be. And so you can't really do things like the pyramid schemes and stuff anymore the way that they would be. And I feel like most people have a stigmatism around an MLM. When I shared once that I love the Color Street nails, when I shared it on my Instagram, I immediately was flooded with, please don't use them. They're an MLM and they, you know, stomp on women, and they're, you know, it's not a good kind of company to promote. And at the end of the day, you guys, we are all here to survive and to make money. And so if there are women out there who are playing woman boss and they are hustling out there to make a dollar, a lot of these companies started from people who needed to work from home because they couldn't, because they had children. And so I admire any woman out there who is hustling to make that dollar. And if they have to do that by selling color street nails, then so be it. I don't know how that affects me if the product itself is good. Sometimes products just sell themselves. These color street nails have sold themselves. I don't need anybody to sell them to me. I tried them a couple of times, I fell in love, and now I go on through my friend who sells them and I purchase a couple of times a month some new polishes, new colors, new styles to wear all of the time. Nobody forces me. I'm glad that she's able to profit or make money or earn just free nails herself, or whatever the case may be that she does it for, but I'm happy to help because I absolutely love, love, love the product. And so that's what pretty much happened to me with Monet. I talked to you a little bit about Candace, the one who cuts my hair, and I mentioned to you that she's a cosmetology teacher, she teaches dance, she's a mom of 5 absolutely gorgeous, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gorgeous daughters, and she is vegan. And I know that that probably doesn't hold a lot of weight for some, but it holds a lot of weight to me because I feel like being vegan is a mindset. It's not just a way of eating. She is all about clean products, no animal testing. She doesn't put animal products in her body at all. Like, that is who she is. She doesn't discourage her children if they want to eat meat or they like meat. It's just her own personal preference, but that is a way that Candace lives her life. And so when I first started seeing her talking about Monet on her Instagram, I kind of just dismissed it at first. Now, I have been friends with her or know her for roughly 17 years. It's her sister is Jill. I talk about Jill often. Jill is my best friend, and her and I met in the hospital room with Jake. She ended up being the person who was beside me, and she had a regular birth and I had a C-section, and the nurse let her know that I was having a rough time. Back in the day, the husband's fathers were not allowed in the room, and so we were alone, and we ended up depending on each other for the 2 nights that we were there, and you know, the rest is history. So Jill and I talk every day. We are that close, but that being said, I have learned to meet her family throughout that. So I have known her sister for, you know, just as long as I've known her. So I follow her on social media and stuff. And when she began to start talking about Monet, again, I kind of just dismissed it. I've never been into that kind of stuff. I don't buy Avon or Mary Kay. I actually do really love Mary Kay's foundation. It is one of my favorite products from there, and for a very long time I only used their foundation, but I never jumped on the bandwagon to sell any of it. I just literally would use the product. Someone came to my door, I fell in love with it, and I would always call this woman when I was ready to have the foundation. But other than that, I've never really been into any of those kinds of things, and so I just kind of, again, let it go and let it go. And then I started seeing things that she started doing that blew my mind just a little bit. So, for example, dry shampoo. I love my dry shampoo. If you watch my empties, you know I love dry shampoo. I was just recently using one before I started using Monet from Trader Joe's. That was like a pumpy powder. I liked that one a lot because there was no aerosol to it. Otherwise, my favorite has always been Batiste. But that's what she used in this video, I believe. If I can get her to send me the videos while I'm editing this, I'll try and slide them in.
Going to do a little experiment. We're going to go near a candle with these two. Which one do you think will win? I think it'll be the champ. Dry shampoo.
But she showed herself using like a aerosol based dry shampoo. And she held a lighter and she did what you can do with hairspray or anything else. She flicked the lighter and sprayed the spray and, you know, fireball, right? So we all know that that happens if you use hairspray. Well, then she went and grabbed the aerosol for Monet's dry shampoo, okay? This is what the container looks like, and it sprays just like a regular old dry shampoo, okay? But for starters, it smells amazing. There's actually not one product at all that I have found that doesn't smell good, and if you guys know me, you know I'm all about smells. Everything. If it doesn't smell good, it's in the garbage. I can't. I literally can't. But I love when things smells good. I'm almost half a can already, but this stuff just smells so good. And when I show you, you see, right? It's an aerosol, quote unquote, based dry shampoo, but there's no aerosol in here, which is really, really bad for your hair. Who knew? I didn't know, but I guess when you put it like that, it makes sense that aerosol would not be good for your hair, and it's not good for your hair. And she went and took this and whoosh, and right then and there I was like, huh, that's the real life product review that I like. That's why I share with you guys empties, because it's real life product reviews. Dove and Suave and all of those, they're not paying me to review my garbage. I'm just sharing with you guys what I think works or what I think is good. It does me no benefit. I mean, the only revenue I earn is from what's on the video. Otherwise, that's it. Like, there's no other reason for me to give other than giving my opinion. And some just really like that. They just really like the real life, honest, hey, this is garbage, this is great. So it started to, like, little things started to win me over. And then I started noticing as I started watching more and more. Then she used, let's see, do I have it here? Yes. Then she used this. This is the Thermal Protectant Styling Shield, which I wanted so much. And now I'm not really using it because this is more for when you're putting high intense heat, like a flat iron, and I'm not flat ironing my hair anymore. So I don't really use that often. Maybe I've only used that twice. I've put a flat iron to my head like maybe twice since I've been home from New York. But I saw Candace do something else on Instagram with that heat shield.
But if you're using something like a curling iron or a flat iron, then you need something that's an actual real thermal protection, not just a blowout cream or something like that. When you're using real direct heat, like any type of iron, you must use thermal protection. And the reason for it is this. Let's do half the bread with the thermal heat protectant. And then you're gonna think I'm crazy, right? Watch this. You thought I was lying. That's the part I didn't put anything on. And the few spots where I dabbed on some heat protection, it didn't burn. That's what's happening to your hair.
My mouth hit the floor because I was like, wow, I really, really need that, because the whole point of her theory was to show you that's what you're doing to your hair when you're flat ironing it. You're essentially sticking it in a toaster and putting down the heat and making it toast. And I was literally doing that to my head every single day. And I don't wash my hair every single day, but if I film a couple of days in a row, then every single day I'm retouching up my hair. A little dry shampoo, a little bit more of the flat iron, and I was just destroying my hair more and more and more. So when I went to New York and she cut my hair, Candace and I talked, and I was like, all right, I'm done watching you do these little tutorials on Instagram. Like, maybe it's time we really talk about Monet. And so after really, really talking with her for a while, she just kind of led me through some places on their website where I can get a lot more information. And I was extremely blown away once I started really diving in to this company, because this company is thriving, you guys. And from a financial standpoint, like, let's just step back from like the hair products for a second. But from a financial standpoint, when you are looking from a business and you're looking at it to where in 4 years time they have grown to be one of the most #1 fastest growing hair care companies in the world, that holds a lot of weight. They ship 1 million products to customers a month. A month, you guys. That's a lot to do in 4 years. In 1 month, I think I'm doing my channel 5 years. So that just goes to show you, like, I put a lot of effort into this, and I'm in a social media platform where things could, if they wanted to or needed to or were worthy of, go viral, right? Essentially it could, but that's not ever happened to me. Well, maybe I'm just not worthy of that. Maybe I am, and my shot hasn't arose, but for the most part, it's not like I'm the buzz of the town that everybody's talking about it, so it's spreading my name. That means these products sold themselves. They literally spread so gigantic, and people continue to come back and repurchase and order more and continue to maintain their lifestyle with Monet, that it's grown to where it is. And I mean, you're talking on the cover of every Forbes, Vogue magazine, all of them. Like, if it's a top of the line informational piece, like where you're only make it if in those things, if you make it, they have been there. And like the largest thing for me was I loved the theory of using science and technology coupled with nature. That, to me, that theory alone, because look at what science and technology has done, you guys. I mean, just go back a couple of decades and compare them to now, and just the advancements that we've made in modern science, and being able to film on a computer and then edit this video and put it out to social media where anybody can see is just huge and gigantic. And that alone, for me, just goes to show that that is an industry that is untapped when it comes to things like hair care products and stuff. And now you go ahead and you couple that with patent ingredients that they're using only all natural products, and they're combining those things together to create something that I'm here now to sit down and talk to you about. I'm going to show you the few products that I have, but at the end of the day, you guys, I am literally in love with Monet, and they do not just have hair care products. They have wellness products. They have skin products. I'm just starting to divulge into the skincare, but I've never had the greatest skincare routine. But if it works on my skin the way it's working on my hair, then I'm willing to sign up and certainly give it a try. Like I said, I'm really, really blown away. There's so much more. I could talk to you guys forever. Obviously, I talk too much and I end up being boring, so I don't want to tackle or steer away from too much or sit here and throw Monet down your throat, because I'm not asking you to buy anything today. If you are, or you're interested, or you've heard about it before and you were on the fence, or I am enough of a billboard or testament, then please feel free to reach out to me. They do give you like these little sample packets and stuff, so the first like 8 people who are willing to reach out to me and say that you're interested, I'll be, you know, more than happy to send you like all the little sample packets that they send that we can, you know, give out for people to try products. I don't know if that's going to be enough to really give you the full effect. I noticed after one time, so I'm sure that it will be, but if somebody actually makes a purchase, I will go and get little containers and I'll actually squeeze, you know, a ton of product into these things. You only use a little tiny dollop of everything, which I love. And, you know, one of their big things is to kind of emulsify everything. So everything that you use, you put a dot in the middle of your hand, and then you know, kind of disperse it through both of your hands, and then you start working it through your hair. So I feel like that has made a huge difference, that little key piece of information. I've never really thought about how important that is. I've always just kind of like product in my head and then like product on my hair and then shampoo. I never realized how important it was that, like, if I kind of disperse it in my hands and then I lather it, it's like equal distribution. I don't know. I didn't really realize some of these things, and these little tiny changes are just making a huge difference. So if anybody actually purchases, I will go ahead and mail you like a care package that has, you know, actual real size, like trial size packages more than samples. But we'll cross that bridge when we come to it, because I will obviously leave all of my information down below. You guys can email me if you're interested, and you let me know what is your hairstyle and type and what issues that you're having or what you're looking to achieve, I can send you a cart of what your package would look like if you purchased. There's 2 different ways that you can purchase. You can just be a VIP, which gets you 15% off of all of your products all of the time. But then once you place a cart, the more that you purchase, the higher that your bracket goes. So you can go up as high as 25% off of your cart. And to be a VIP, it's $20, but that's a one-time fee of $20. And with the savings that you accrue within your first purchase or 2, you pretty much get that $20 back. And you only have to make 2 additional purchases in a lifetime to still be a VIP. And that VIP lets you always get that 15% or more off of your products, and you get in on all of their new items, you get in on all of their flash sales and things like that. You're allowed to have access to that because you're a VIP member. Or you can be an MP, which is a market partner. Now, the market partner gives you the ability to distribute, but plenty of people sign up as market partners to not distribute, but to be able to get the 30% off at all times and be involved in even more flash sales and things like that. All of those things come at different stages. And so some people just sign up to be a market partner just to be able to get 30% off of all of their products. That's why I did it. Never had intentions of sitting down here. Never, not one time did I ever think I would sit down and make a video about it until I started using it. And then in every single video, someone comments and says, your hair looks great. I love your hair. Your hair looks so good today. And the more the comments that I see, the more I say, okay, it's time to sit down and talk to you guys, because maybe you're struggling like me. I know so many have wrote me when I mentioned about the hair fibers and said that they also suffer from hair loss and that this would be something that would, you know, be great for them. But again, some people are caught up on that whole MLM thing, and that to me, I just kind of threw in the trash, because I don't care who's making money off of this, honestly. Like Tom, Dick, Harry, your mama's mama, I don't care. Like whoever's gonna make the money off of it, I don't care. I'm still gonna purchase these products. And so again, I joined that market partner status just so that I can always get 30% off of these products, because like Candace said, once you start using them, you really can't couple it with anything else. You really can't use their shampoo and conditioner and then go use Suave hairspray. You're just going to kind of counteract everything that you're doing with the shampoo and conditioner, and then you're going to go ahead and clog your hair follicles and everything with, you know, Suave hairspray. Once you kind of jump on the bandwagon, you have to commit, at least for a little while, and see how it works. And that's what I said. I'm gonna, you know, just use these round of products. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And then no harm, no foul. But I'll never go back, you guys. I mean, I will never, ever go back. I mean, my biggest concern right now is the fact that you can tell I'm going to be 40 next month, because the grays are redonkulous. And I'm trying not to dye my hair, because you can even see that I dyed my hair like 2-3 years ago, and this is what's left of the color, and it's just here a little bit on my ends. Otherwise, Candace did her best to kind of cut out most of it, but this dark brown is my natural color, and that's what I was trying to stay with. But you know, the darker your hair is, the silver strands of hair just twinkle like a Christmas tree, and it really doesn't matter unless you're gonna go lighter. It's just gonna be there. So eventually down the line, maybe I'll end up, you know, coloring my hair or something, but I don't even want to touch it right now with chemicals. I only want Monet products in my hair. Like I've been so blown away. Like, for example, where is the black shampoo? Where is that one? Did I leave it in the thing? No way, I totally did. I left the black. All right, I'm gonna have to share that with you guys, or I'll insert a clip right here like over me talking. But one of the most important products to use for the hair loss is the Monet Black, and it's a shampoo and conditioner combo. As well as I think that it works, I've never been one for a shampoo and conditioner combo, so I did couple it with the Intense Repair conditioner, and that combination has been working wonders. Now, there is a shampoo for this. Like when Vanessa asked me which one she should get, I told her she should try and do this package, which is the Intense Repair package. And so that's the one that has this shampoo, which is separate from the conditioner. Like I said, right now I'm using the Monet Black. I know that Candace had an extra bottle, so she gave me an extra bottle when I was there, and then one came with my kit, or maybe I ordered an extra one. I don't really know. I ordered a ton of stuff when I first ordered because I wanted to be able to kind of wipe out all of my hair stuff. I wanted to be able to have everything, like this. Let's see, where is this one? So this one is the Unknot Detangler. So I wanted to be able to have a good detangling spray because I do use that when I get out of the shower, and Maya's hair is super, super, super curly, so she needs a really good detangler. So I wanted to make sure that I had the detangling spray. And then I use a leave-in conditioner, which I swear this leave-in conditioner is part of what is bringing the life back to my hair, because it's just, the stuff is literally amazing. And again, you guys, all the stuff smells so good. So I've been using that. So when I first get out of the shower, I use the Monet Black shampoo conditioner combo, and then I use the Intense Repair conditioner. And then when I get out, I do the detangler, I do the leave-in conditioner, and then the last thing I do is this. So this is the Rejuva beads, and this is the split end mender. So I'm gonna try and see if I can get that video for at least for sure to insert right here for you guys.
Wish I could say I was finally over you, but that's not the truth.
It is stinking amazing, and that Rejuveniqe oil that's in the Rejuva beads, they have the plain regular Rejuveniqe oil, which is this stuff. This stuff is amazing. It's like the coconut oil of life. Everybody who loves any kind of Rejuveniqe loves and swears by the oil. You can go ahead and use this in your scalp. You can use it on your skin. I've been putting it on my skin when I get out of the shower. You would think someone who has oily skin would not want to use oil, besides the fact that, again, you guys, this stuff smells so good. It smells like oranges, and I don't know, I can't explain it. It smells so citrusy and so yummy, but this has hyaluronic acid in it. So for those of you who know me and know that I used to rock my Neutrogena Hydra Boost because I love the hyaluronic acid, it has that in here, which just between that and their patent ingredients, like nobody else can ever touch the formula that's in this oil. This oil is in 99% of their products, and it literally is life-changing. Like, it's the coconut oil of everything. Like, I'm not even kidding you guys. You can literally use it for everything. Like, have a cough, use Rejuveniqe oil. Dry scalp, Rejuveniqe oil. Dry elbows and knees, Rejuveniqe oil. Like this stuff, like I said, it's like the coconut oil of everything. And so I've been using this on my skin, but that Rejuveniqe oil is also in this split end mender. So I put a little bit of this in my palm and I put it through, and now I find that I don't have flyaways, which is what you guys are probably noticing, because usually my hair is like and there's flyaways everywhere, and now I don't really have that. So I think that's kind of like my dream combo at this point right now. And then I do have the blowout cream. So when I'm gonna blow dry my hair, then I'll use this. Again, I showed you the heat protectant if I were to flat iron my hair. If I let my hair air dry, then I don't put this in at all. I only use this blowout cream literally right before I'm gonna go ahead and blow dry my hair. But like I said, I see a huge difference. Now this is the Intense Repair treatment. This is like for actual hair growth, for stronger, fuller looking hair. So I spray this on my scalp in the morning and at night. Like with or without the shower, I spray this on my scalp, and it doesn't change, doesn't make my hair like oily or greasy or anything, but I'm hoping for hair growth. I am still wearing my hair fibers, you guys. Like, it is in the little crease right here. That's what I do. I do my hair, and then I put my crease down, and I take my fibers and I put it in this line so that I create, it's almost like painting my bald spot, you know? So I'm hoping, I've taken a bunch of before pictures. I'm hoping that I can, again, be my own billboard. I told you I've known Candace forever, and I never knew Candace to have long hair. all of her pictures, her before and after pictures are mind-blowing, because her hair was always short. She always styled her hair like in this short bob cut or like to her shoulders. She never had long hair, and now her hair is like my length, and it's just literally gorgeous. Like, I've never seen her hair look so nice, and that was it. Like, the fact that Candace hasn't stopped talking about Monet meant to me that she found something that she loves. Nobody keeps talking about something like that if they're not loving it. She puts it on all of her girls. She uses it daily, and literally she does a get ready with me on her Instagram like every single day, and shows herself using all these products, and I'm watching before my eyes. That's what made me say, okay, that's it. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna pull the trigger, and I'm gonna purchase this stuff, and I'm gonna try it. And that's what I want to say to you guys. Like, again, nobody's saying run out right now and go and purchase Monet, but let me be your billboard. If I continue to keep coming back all the time, and my hair looks good, and it's only looking better, and it's only looking fuller, and my skin is looking better because I've been using this stuff, which I did share in a video. This is the Berry Refined Scrub. You guys know I love a good abrasive scrub, and this is not too abrasive, but it's abrasive enough that all the dead skin comes off, and it smells amazing, and my skin feels so stinking good after. So I've been using this stuff twice a week, and like every single time that you sign up each month, it's like a different promotion of like an extra free item that you get. And so one of the free items that I got was this immune support and their 30 vegan capsules. So I've been taking this. It says vitamins, minerals, adaptogen blend. I'm not sure exactly what that is, but I've been taking these vegan capsules also, especially with immune support right now during COVID. I'm all about, you know, trying to support my immune system. So they just look like these little capsules right there. So I've been taking them each morning, but I'm just in love, you guys. Like I said, I've never come and I've never sat down and I've never said I'm selling something, but this time I really had to do it, and I'm excited. I want to help people. I want people to feel like I feel right now. I feel confident. I feel good. My hair feels good every time that you guys say, wow, I love your hair looks great, or whatever. I like inside, I feel like my confidence is coming back a little by little by little with every comment. And you guys do so much for me, you don't even realize, because I know I can feel that my hair looks good and feels good, but when you guys notice, it makes me feel like it's validating, if that makes any sense. So I wouldn't be sitting here if it wasn't for you guys saying, hey, what's the deal with your hair? Well, this is it, you guys. I'm ignoring the stigmatism. No controversy for me. No MLM, no nothing. I am all about these products. And are they a little bit pricey? Yes, they are. There isn't anything out there that is like this that isn't going to be pricey. But if you're buying, say, $8, $10, $15, $20 a month on shampoos and conditioners and stuff like that for your family. My girlfriend, Jill, she signed up with her sister, and it took her almost 6 months or longer. She said she just started using it, and she did it at the end of the year. So yeah, I would say 7 months of her using one bottle of shampoo like this, because you're only using a tiny little dot. You're not washing your hair every day, and you're emulsifying it in your hand, so it's spreading out. It creates a good lather, and every other product, you're only using a tiny dot. The only thing I know that I'm gonna have to end up replacing before everything else is the dry shampoo, just because I use that like crazy. And probably the Rejuveniqe beads, because it's kind of a smaller end tube, and I do use this like at least once or twice a week. So I find that I probably will need those two things, and my vegan capsules, because obviously I'll need to replenish that supply once a month. But other than that, everything else is going to last a really long time. And I again, if you were to last 6 months, but you spend, you know, $8, $10, $15, $20 a month on those products for your family. Well, think about that. If you're only using a small amount of something that's good for your hair and it's taking you 5, 6, 7 months to go through it, but you're spending that money, then you're literally either spending the same amount or you're saving money, because you're going to use something better for your hair and you're still not going to need a ton of it, and it's not going to destroy your hair in the process of using it and while you're trying to save money. So basically what I'm saying is, you guys buy Monet, because I swear, I believe that you will be satisfied at the end of using it. I think you're going to use it a couple of times and I think you're going to say, holy cow, where has this been my whole life? Because that's how I feel right now. I've never used products like this, you guys. Like this, I've never used it. I've never needed to use products like this. I've used crap stuff. Look how much there is. It's just stuff. There's just stuff. I want it all, and I want it all, and I want to keep using it, and I want to keep using it, and I want all of it. And I've never had a cabinet. I needed to get a box. Look, I had to get a box. I mean, I did grab the box that the stuff came in, but I had to grab a box from downstairs to put all the stuff in so I could carry it from my bathroom to sit down in here and talk to you guys about it, because I literally purchased everything I can get my hands on for the most part, because I'm in love, and I know that you guys will be too. So my email is in the description box. Go ahead and send me an email. Again, if you comment on this video and you're one of the first 8 to comment, I'll send you some samples so you guys can go ahead and try it out. And then if it's something that you already know about, or you go on and you educate yourself a little bit more and you see for yourself that this or these are products that you would like to try, then send me an email and I will send you a little quiz on what your hair type and stuff like that is, and then we'll go ahead and build you guys a cart and you can try. But I believe that this is going to be life-changing out there. If not for everyone, for at least one person. I'm going to change one person's life by using these products, and that's all that matters to me. Then this video is worth it sitting down and making it, if I can change one person's life. And I think that I'm going to, because I've already done it to myself. I've already sent Candace messages. I've already tagged her on my Instagram and said, this is life-changing. This is, I feel good. I will use these products forever. I will treat my hair better. I will create better habits for myself. And all these things happened because it gave me the confidence to want to. I look at myself and I see the results, and I want to keep going, and I want to be able to share that with you guys. Not everybody has a platform. I don't have a huge platform, but what I have, I'd like to use to share with you guys something that I love. And I hope that you guys don't mind, but I will be sharing like tutorials on my Instagram or get readies with me or whatever, and sharing this because this is not for the financial thing. Although this is, I'm selling it. And I'm upfront and honest. Although I am selling it, and this could be extra income, this is not for that. This is for this. This is, again, this did it for me. It sold itself. You guys are doing it for me by the comments. And if I can just help, like I said, one person feel better about, you know, their hair loss and how they feel when they look in the mirror, then all this was worth it. So make sure you guys reach out to me and let me know what you think, or if you're interested, or what questions you have, and I will be more than happy to answer whatever I can. This is all new to me, but I've been taking classes online, and I've been going to what they call the Monet University, where I've been doing online courses and stuff to just kind of get educated more on what all these products do for your hair, if you have a specific kind of hair type, what works best, and things like that. And just I spent one whole day just getting all the information about the 2 gentlemen who came together and started this, and their family-owned business, how everything is out of one place. Like, it's all in Miami, Florida, and everything happens in one location. So they have labs where they create all these different ideas and products, and then if it passes and it's going to become a product, then it gets produced manufactured and shipped right from the same place. One family-owned business from one location, and they're already global. They're in Canada, they're in the United States, they're in the United Kingdom, they're in Poland, they're in, I want to say, Ireland now, and now they're working on, you know, expanding even further than that. Like, their plan is to be as global as possible, and that to me is just, you know, nobody goes global in just a couple of years. If you do that, you've sold yourself. You've made your own name, and they're doing it all on their own. And I want to be here for it. And so you just reach out to me, let me know how you feel and what your thought is on these products. I will help you the best that I can. I will build you carts and guide you the best that I can if you're interested in purchasing, or like I said, I'll send you out some samples. But I'd love to hear what you guys think down below. Otherwise, you guys, make sure you give this video a huge thumbs up, subscribe if you are new, and I will see you guys in the next video. Go Monet. Talk to you guys soon. Bye.